Welcome back to I'll Learn. Today we are going to lay the basic foundation for long division. We'll start by making sure that we are all using the same vocabulary. We're going to use dividend as the number that is being divided up. We're going to use divisor to mean the number that is doing the dividing. And the quotient is going to be our answer. I put answer in quotes here because exactly what this is telling you will change based on the situation, but you don't have to worry about that for right now. First, let's talk about how things are different when we do division versus when we do things like multiplication, addition, or subtraction. Anytime you do those other operations, you always start on the right and move your way towards the left. For example, if you are going to multiply 46 by 2, you start over here on the right side and do your multiplication here first before moving over to the left. You work from right to left. Division is different. In division, we start with our largest place value on the left side and move towards the right. Also, in division, our answer, our quotient, ends up on top. Our work goes down below. All right, let's get into this problem. Anytime we're doing division, we want to ask ourselves two questions. The first is, how many fit? So in this one, we are asking how many 2's fit into 4. If we think about that, I'm going to say 2 2's should fit into 4. Then we ask ourselves the second question, how many are left? In order to figure this out, we have to figure out how many two groups of 2 are by multiplying this by our divisor. 2 times 2 is 4, and we'll subtract to see how many are left. In this case, there are none left. I've used up all of my 4. So next, I'll bring down my 6. Now in division, the number that we're working with keeps moving down. So I don't have to worry about the 46 anymore. Now I'm just worried about the 6. Start my questions over. How many fit? How many 2's fit into 6? That should be 3. How many are left? We're going to multiply our 3 times 2. That will give us 6. Make sure there's none left for this one, and there aren't any left. So I can answer the problem 46 divided by 2 is equal to 23. Now this problem, 54 divided by 3, will get set up the same way. We'll also ask ourselves the same questions. How many fit? How many are left? We'll start with how many 3's fit into 5. That should be 1. How many are left? Let's figure that out by multiplying our 1 group times 3 or 3, and we'll do our subtraction. Now this time I do have some left. The most important thing here is that the number left needs to be less than my divisor. If it's not, I could have taken more. I could have taken another group. But in this case, 2 is less than 3, so I picked the correct number for up here in my quotient. I've used most of my 5. I've just got the 2 left. We'll bring down our 4. Now, instead of worrying about the 54, I'm looking at the 24. How many 3's fit into 24? That should be 8. How many are left? 8 times 3 is 24. And after we do our subtraction, we see there are none left. 54 divided by 3 equal to 18. In this problem, 732 divided by 6, we are going to use the same steps as before. We'll just keep going until we've used all the digits in our dividend. Same questions. How many fit? How many are left? So how many 6s fit into 7? That should be 1. One group of 6 is the same as 6. Let's see how many are left. 1 is left over, and we'll move on to our next digit and bring down our 3. How many 6s go into 13? That should be 2. 2 times 6 is 12. How many are left? 1 is left. We'll move over to our last digit, bring down the 2. Again, we're going to ask how many fit. How many 6s fit into 12? Could be another 2. How many are left? 2 times 6 is 12. There are none left over. So 732 divided by 6 is 122. Finally, we'll divide 508 by 4, setting it up the same way that we've set up the other problems. Now notice there's a 0 in this one. Don't be fooled or messed up by this. We're just going to treat it like any other digit. Ask our question, how many fit? 1, 4 will fit into the 5. One group of 4 is 4. How many are left? 1 is left over. Bring down your 0. And now we're asking how many 4s fit into 10. Should be 2. 2 groups of 4 is 8. How many are left? 2. Bring down your last digit. 28 is our new number. How many 4s fit into 28? Should be 7. 7 groups of 4 is 28. And after I do my subtraction, I can see there are none left. So 508 divided by 4 is 127. Thanks so much for learning with us at I'll Learn. If you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more ways to make math make sense.